Hello and welcome to another of our IP tea break presentations. A question that we are often asked is whether a product can be protected by a registered design. A registered design is a legal right which protects the overall visual appearance of a product or a part of a product, such as its packaging. The design may relate to the three-dimensional features of the article, such as the surface texture or shape, or it may relate to its two-dimensional features, such as the pattern or colours applied to it. References to texture and materials do not mean that protection may be granted for the feel of a texture or what the product is actually made from, only that these features may influence what the overall product looks like. You are protecting the styling rather than the function of the article by registering the design. In order to be protected with a registration, the design must be new or original and non-functional. One cannot register a design whose appearance is solely dictated by technical function. In other words, the parts of your product which are the way they are because they need to perform a function will not be protectable. Also, a registered design does not protect those features required in order to fit another product so that it may perform its function. For example, the shape of a toothed end of a key is not protectable as its shape is such that it is required to fit the lock it goes into. Registration gives you the exclusive right to use the design and any design that does not produce a different overall impression. This means you can exclude from the marketplace anyone else who is using the design. Using, in this case, refers to making, marketing, selling, importing, exporting, using a product that has the design, or stocking a product for any of these purposes. It is noteworthy that registered design protection is no longer product or article specific. For example, a cutlery designer creating and obtaining a registered design for a three-dimensional fish-shaped handle as applied to a cutlery fork would be able to prevent someone applying the same three-dimensional fish-shaped design to the handle of an oar or a hairbrush, provided the fish-shaped design applied to the oar or hairbrush creates the same overall impression on an informed user. A registered design also entitles you to mark registered design on your product, which can act as a strong deterrent to others copying. In the UK, the initial registration lasts for 5 years, but it can be renewed at 5 yearly intervals, giving you up to 25 years protection for your design in total. The design must be new and have what is called individual character. These requirements are not examined on filing of your application though. They are only tested if the registration is challenged in some way. New means that it differs from other prior designs by more than immaterial details. Individual character means that its overall impression on the informed user differs from the overall impression of any prior art design, taking into account the degree of freedom that you have had when you created the design. We are happy to explain some of this legal jargon further, should you wish to know more. If the appearance of a competitor's product gives the same overall impression to your registered design, and it was produced after the registration date, it will be an infringement, regardless of its derivation. Registration avoids the need to prove actual copying when suing for infringement. Remember though, that the scope of your registration is what is provided within the representations when the registration is applied for. It is important therefore that when applying for a registration that the correct format of drawings are provided. And one quick top tip: marketing your design will destroy its novelty. This means that after a certain time limit you will not be entitled to a registration to protect it. Please see us for advice. So what to do next? We can provide professional advice on all aspects of the application procedure, design enforcement and infringement. If you wish to proceed, we can advise on the formal representations, select the appropriate product terms, determine the correct ownership, and advise on whether deferred publication may be advantageous. We offer a comprehensive range of services related to design registration. For further advice on what designs can be protected and how, please talk to us.